Oh no, my timer went off. I forgot to stop a timer. So they've been feeling energetically like they couldn't leave certain situations. So divine masculines, it's time to see it all works together, but that life is short, time's a ticking, and you're allowed to get yours. Hearing Jimmy Cliff, the harder they come. It's time to live. You know, it's not about waiting until the afterlife to finally come into that pie in the sky. This is about bringing that down, anchoring it down now, and really going for it. That is the best way, divine masculines, to spread abundance to all those in your life, is to show them how to how to fish, right? What's that other saying? Give a man a fish and you feed them for a day. Teach a man to fish and it's for a lifetime. That kind of a thing. So yeah, it is really about going for gold in your own life, divine masculine. So divine feminines, bringing it back to that. Your divine masculine is thinking about this relationship in that way. There is a feeling of support and growing appreciation for how much you benefit your divine counterpart in so many ways. And it's so familiar, so unassuming, so humble, that it's a bit elusive, and it's like a creeper energy. It's crept up on them, that you've had this heart to love them, that you are so abundant in nature that it is just part of association with you, that you are abundant and life affirming just to be around you. The fruits. Judge a tree by its fruits. The divine masculines are beginning to see the fruits in their life about who you are, divine feminine, and that's causing them to also fruit in their lives. What are the masculines feeling on the heart space for the feminines? They don't know why they're being asked to just stay with this time after time. Right now they're looking for what is the most appropriate way to understand this elusive connection, this magnetic there but not there synergy. What is it? They're actually asking, instead of trying to busy themselves or evade it. It's catching their attention right now because they're feeling pulled back in. I think that communication that we're seeing about networking and needing to work with the feminine, that there is some sort of an unavoidable pull to collaborate, to hear you say something. They may not even have an agenda as to what that is. They just are feeling pulled, and it will be evident after the fact. So communication, here's the Two of Cups in the upright. Beautiful. So they're thinking that they don't know what this connection really is, but they can't drop it. And they know on the heart space that it will make sense in time, is what I'm hearing. Even when they don't communicate to you, they still feel this incredible impact you have on their lives. They're beginning to realize that if they could somehow harness this and work with it, that it would be wildfire. They hadn't seen it quite that way before, because they have been in their own lane, in their own becoming, learning their own lessons. It's like it's dawning on them now. The readiness is beginning to show. What can we see for what they are wishing to manifest in light of that? Okay, they're still not getting the direction to live together or propose necessarily. They still don't know if the foundation is set for all of that romantic aspect, but they're starting to see how this relationship would offer a unconventional romantic relationship. Or if you are already in union or moving towards union quickly, or in the stages of union where you're navigating a shared life in some regard, they're seeing how all their karmic situations paled in comparison or fell short compared to this. They are seeing also that no matter if you've called this a relationship or not, there's nobody like you, Divine Feminine, that has been through thick and thin, who has continued to talk to them even, or who would be there for them regardless of all the things that you have lived through together. So they're starting to feel like you are like them, in that there's this familiar energy that wherever they go, there they are. And wherever they go, there you are too, Divine Feminine. So they can't shake you, even though they've overlooked that you are an essential part of their lives. And yet it's been unassuming, and so they are realizing you've been non-invasive, non-intrusive, but you have always been there. It's ironic that karmic feminine energy, which this card in the reverse often represents for me, is often misunderstood as divine. The squeaky wheel energy has this ironic attribute of not being healthy, yet being given priority. And then Divine Feminine energy that is accommodating and loving is sometimes rejected as being too intense or too much. So Divine Masculines are sorting those factoids right now. What are the actions the masculines are taking at this time? Exactly, they're looking at the love that's been here. What I just heard is they're looking at how your hands have been tied in this situation because they've rejected, because they've kept you at bay, Divine Feminine, because they've called you by certain descriptors that did not honor the authentic love that was here. Judgment. They are seeing the light. Divine Masculines are seeing the light. They're seeing how your hands have been tied in this situation because they got it wrong. What are the biggest challenges for the masculines at this time? Passion and kindness after everything. And this star of destiny. Getting back on track. Passion where passion is due. Kindness where kindness is due. This is a destiny detour kind of a feeling. They feel suddenly like now that they see more accurately some of the subtle misconceptions they've had on this journey about your relationship, your value, your connection, the amount of love and patience and perseverance you've had, Divine Feminine. The challenge for the masculines is getting it back on track in a way that doesn't fear that too much damage has been done. What is the solution? Working on it from a place of balance, devotion, I just heard. The Emperor, showing up, reason, stability, logic, King of all kings, old soul level healing, maturity, embodying spiritual maturity, divine masculines. Here is Emperor energy. Dare I say, the healing is largely complete. Here's that networking card again. This is that spider web card at the beginning where we got divine masculines collaborating and reaching out to divine feminines, brainstorming, networking. That advice is ringing loud and clear here again. What is the direction of these connections in the near future? Cutting the losses, taking the lessons from karmic situations, going further, ending burden, putting the karmic things down, letting go, divine masculines, Page of Wands, spiritually led living, going forward with the ability to be spontaneous in service for the greater good, divinely guided, purpose-filled, open, adventurous. Okay, what can we get? A final card. Okay, those. One Mystical Shaman Oracle coming right up. What can we see? The Rainmaker came out in the reverse like that, and it is a 42 card. Purpose, the meaning of life. Okay, the Essence. The Rainmaker is the master of manifestation who can call on the elements of nature to serve the greater good. Service to the greater good. When the power to co-create with integrity and divine counterpart, great beauty and benefit flow to all. When this power is used for personal gain only, everyone suffers. When the earth is parched, the Rainmaker calls the waters from the heavens, and all that is dormant in the fields and in the people's hearts spring to life again. Recognize how you are co-creating your world. Nothing is happening out there without your involvement. Remember that the world is only mirroring back to you the condition of your love and your intent. So change these within before you take any action. Do not take life personally. Bye for now.